You too, Julian. Show him how it's done, man.
Oh, he looks kind of cute.
Don't let up now.
He
Keep
doesn't.
hauling that cargo.
Let's talk with him first. And quick save
That's
again.
it. The barrels and the
These sacks weigh like lead. It's a disgrace I have to toil like this. I'm a magister, not a damn silent monk.
You too, Julian. Show him how it's done, man. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide.
Hey there.
The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Fane thinks he seems to be quite the intense fellow, this one. He just breathes slowly. Well, good day to you.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
What the hell? Wait, I don't think that's a way to talk with me or with anyone actually for that matter. You know Mari, your cousin? I saved her from some Voidwoken. I think you should, like, at least show me some respect.
Respect. Try rancor.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Yeah, I think it's the personification of what's really, really bad about the Magisters. Fane crosses his arms. You know, I've actually got quite enough of this. What's your game?
My favorite one. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a source hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
I mean, due to persuasion sharing, I think nearly every persuasion works. Which is a bit sad, cause I wouldn't be that against fighting him. I won't go saying I want to become a Magister. Let's try the fun approach. Fane takes a step closer and whispers, "You know, we have quite a lot of nerve to accuse the best source hunter west of Arx of being a sorcerer."
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
Doesn't sound uninteresting at all. So, what about those dwarvish troubles?
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune.
Why are they all so fucking racist?
I've need of a rat catcher.
You know, before agreeing to anything of that sort, I need way more information. Concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Charming guy. But I think for the time being, it's a very wise decision to just agree to get along with that. We can always backstab. Fane shakes his hand. I'll surely look into the troubles with the dwarves. You can count on me.
There's a moment of fleeting suspicion as his glove closes around the bones of your hand, but only a moment. He grins darkly.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Oh boy.
Left behind like a dog. Bah. 7 curses upon that shit.
Maybe we can persuade him to like help us and revolt against Raymond.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The supposed source hunter! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
It's not my fault. Well, as you just heard, your superior just told me to report to you.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Yeah, I did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Now, out with it, man. What happened?
To summarize in one word, death. Corpses. The place was literally littered with dead magisters, sorcerers and dwarfs. Only one woman left alive.
Dwarfs? Now pox on those bearded devils.
Yeah. I take it back, maybe we don't want to get him on our side.
Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Where's this all coming from? Why are Raymond and you suspecting the dwarves to be behind all of that?
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. And hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands.
Would be really interesting to have Beast here for that storyline.
You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
Alright, so much for your theories. Great. Okay, but to prove and investigate all of that, where do I start looking?
There's a local thug, Lohse. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohse is working in behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Alright, I think that's it for now.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
Okay, I'll come back to you once I know more. Nothing much of value. But hey, a key. Run! Ah. Quite some XP left until level 11.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Oh, there's a dog!
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
You're a good dog.
You're nice, and I'm a good dog. Yes, I am.
Oh. You know, I actually got a dog myself called Molly. I'll try to put up a picture on Instagram in the next few days. So, what are you barking at?
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
I think you should trust your instincts. I'll look into it, find out what's wrong there.
You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
Alright, so how to get there? Mary Lane.
Take that, sorcerer! Dallas, get her!
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, mister! Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does it? Hey, are you an elf?
Ah, that's nice. Yes, I'm an elf. Fane says, pointing to his ears.
Whoa!
Cool. I think you look weird.
Great. So, Alexander, you know, humans are rather prone to death. Maybe you could try to play a Voidwoken. They seem to be much harder to kill.
I don't want to play a Voidwoken. They're mean and ugly.
And Dallas will kill the Voidwoken. Blam! Like that. And sorcerers have source collars to protect them anyway.
I hate this game.
Doesn't really sound like too much fun. Okay, let's look into whatever this is. Another tavern?
I don't care if you tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge in here and ransack my business. There's a murder on the loose, and you're thinking about your business. I have rights. You've no
Yeah, let's talk to them.
storm in here like this.
You've been warned, Barnes. Now, get back to your fish.
The Magister turns, and his eyes fall on you.
Elf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel slung over his shoulder.
You know, actually, you don't have to worry anymore. I've already found the real killer.
The chef? What tripe? That waif can barely carve a ham. And murder or not, Higba is still a sorcerer. He will be caught.
Alright, do your job.
If you see anything suspicious, report it at once.
And then let's talk to the owner. Ah, maybe it's not a tavern, but more like where the fishes work.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He tries to ignore your presence, fails. He sighs.
See here, Elf. I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with magisters, and our shipments to Arks are held up. Time is money. Don't waste my money. What do you want?
What exactly are you shipping to Arks?
Fish. This is a fish factory. I'm shipping fish to Arks. Now please, there's the door. I suggest you use it.
But, well, just looking at the fish, it seems very obvious they are void tainted. Who's buying those?
That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect.
Yeah, makes sense as privileged information, but look at me. Do I look like some professional fish trader? Anyone who could use this information?
Not being human, you don't seem the type, no. The answer to your question is unsurprisingly a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can send him.
That dark shadow crosses his face once more. He shivers.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest.
But that sounds very, very suspicious. Don't you think so?
When you've been in business as long as I have, you learn not to question these things too closely. Now I'll get back to my work, and I suggest you get back to leaving. Good day.
Great. Alright, let's see if we can find anything
You see a man, well-fed.
in his office. And be it just loot. Official looking documentation. Where exactly? Ah, there. Driftwood Fishworks. Prop Brayton Barnes. Delivery docket. To the Man in the Black House. Address: The Black House, Northeastern Arks. See map. Order number 0943. This the 4th day of Geminate. Description, condition, weight. I'm not going to read aloud all of very different fish. However, lots of them are tainted or putrid or abhorrent or throbbing, oozing, liquidized, yellowing, greening, browned, sagging, bursting, puddling. So pretty disgusting and void tainted. Delivery instructions: leave. Consignment on street outside Black House. Walk away. Do not look back. Do not knock on the door. There is no door. Do not seek a signature. Do not linger. Do not ever look directly at the Black House. Notes: sorry, Mr. Barnes, but I ain't going back there no more. get someone else to do it. Gives me the creeps.
If I ever go to Arx, I'm staying away from this black house.
That sounds mighty smart, Fane.
You're still here.
Very suspicious. But I think, based on all the things we gathered, it would be interesting to get to Arx. Peeper doesn't sneak. Anything interesting here? Cautionary pamphlet. But nothing else. Sailors, scavengers and fellow magisters, do not follow the light. There's no lighthouse in all of Driftwood and no friendly fire by which to sail. Midnight flames are a ruse organized by dwarf filth to lure you into their piratical trap. Trust me, I know from whence I talk. Magister Yvette. What are you doing? Very interesting, cause we met the woman who like got her ship destroyed by following some light. So I think that seems to be this trap. Hey there! Nice to see you tonight.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh my, I mean, no, what do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
I'm gutting fish, what else?
To be honest, if I compare what you're doing right now and what the others are doing, you seem way more diligent.
Nothing wrong with taking pride in your work.
Alright. Keep doing your stuff.
You! Have you seen anyone leaving this place? Grey cloak, grey beard, such like. If you see anything
Yes, yes. I'm still wondering how to get down here. Because you can. Okay, so we have to find a way to get down. Everything looks so poisonous. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, Peeper. So hard to look out for him. You can't go down there. So how do you get down here?
Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Oh
You'd
boy.
swear the shark was smiling at you.
Oh nice, a smiling shark. Okay. Just thinking about where you could actually enter, like a cellar or something. More poison fish. Or maybe there's like a hidden entrance or something. Just wanted to turn on again the spirit vision. Don't be surprised, he's just always following you, so... Okay, another thing I could do is casting Peace of Mind just on Lohse. So maybe she, cause it increases wits. So maybe she's going to find something new, something secret. Well, it's almost over. Doesn't really has a long time it's effective. Are you like inside this salt?
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
At the sand up beneath the building. Not too sure.
The dwarf looks you up and down, a scowl of repulsion on his face. He mumbles something about dwarvish decency under his breath and turns away from you.
You know, your attitude seems to be rather short-sighted, especially in times like these with those magisters treating you like shit. It's best to stand together.
Ain't no one been standing together since Lucian died. Ain't been no goodwill among your kind or mine or anyone else's since the Reds have been in charge.
You know, just between us, I'm not exactly a fan of the magisters either.
Glad to hear you say it. The day will come we'll overthrow 'em, you mark my words. Until then, I'll practice the art of gutting unspoiled fish.
So, there are more than enough reasons to dislike the magisters, but may I ask why you do dislike them?
I had friends. Good friends. Not even dwarves, some of them. Reds put him on a ship, sailed him to Fort Joy. Ever heard of that place? Fort Joy? They send you there means you ain't never coming back.
I know it's harsh and it's not really an easy place to live and get through, but you shouldn't give up hope. Maybe your friends will manage to escape. They wouldn't be the first to do that.
Pish posh. And who'll bail them out? Seekers? That's even worse news, I reckon. Witches and warlocks, they say. No. Them friends of mine are dead or silenced.
More.
All on account of the Reds. All on account of Dallas, damn her hearts.
Interesting that you can further inquire that. So, with all the ruckus around some fugitive, do you know anything about them?
Fugitive? Ah, yeah. I don't think that's something I should be discussing with strangers.
I mean, it's very clear you dislike the magisters, so why not discuss together an enemy of the magisters?
Because I don't intend to end up with me lips stitched together, that's why. No, I shan't be baited. I ain't saying nothing on the topic no more.
I know it's not an easy thing to do and to overcome your own fears, but you have no choice. If you know anything about it, it's your duty to speak. The same that it's my duty to save this man's life.
Godspeed, buggered fine. I'll tell you all I know.
The dwarf leans in and begins whispering conspiratorially.
This fella runs along, right, sweating, panicking. Red's racing after him like hunting hounds. Hide in a barrel, you fool, I yelled. And what do you know? He did. Problem is, he's still in there. Been hours. Can't go nowhere, he can't, not with the Reds around.
Interesting to know. I'm really scared for this chicken. Alright. Ah, there's one barrel you can't open but interact with.